So let's do another run. Is it the unit that got the killing blow on Seraph, or what's going on here? Okay, this time around we are Arcadian Awoken. We have the Awoken Exiled Clan as our ally clan. So what does Analog do? Apply Regen 2. Ooh. Oh, I like it. Apple Elixir, Steel Enhancer and Ember Wave are the starting cards. Talos with Pushback, Arcos with Rally and Incant, and Seraph the Patient. Hammer at Chestplates and Volatile Gorge. Gorge is pretty hard to use with these starting cards. I think I'm gonna go with Hammer at Chestplates here. Echo. Yeah, let's go with Echo. Try my hand at modding? No. I'm definitely not the right person for that, I think. I'm not really one who comes up with great ideas for games like that, and I also am not really great at the technical stuff. Programming. 2-1 buff applied to the unit is also applied to other friendly units. I should not do that. Unless... Oops, no longer enough Ember. That's not a buff. That, however... So we apply 2 regen, and then 1 of that regen is handed over to the backliner. I get it. Doesn't work with step buffs, right? We lose our Glaucopis here. Well, that's not fun. Okay, how the hell do we make use of that ability now? I should have played the Ember Wave. Whoops. Could have taken out one of these clergymen. Luckily, the regen from the base card got us covered. Okay, we want to apply some awesome buffs. We already have gravity. We could apply some gravity to everyone. But is that good? We can basically use the Apple Elixir as kind of a cave-in. We already have 2 Apple Elixirs though. I don't think Power Ward is any good. I'm gonna take a Razor Sharp. Chalice Collar. Ember Maker. This Glaucopis really wants Rage, I think. Up to 1 debuff is also applied to other enemy units. I wanna... I feel like we need more damage. None of these really provide us with that right now. Chalice Collar. Ember Maker. It's go with Jelly Scholar. I'm interested. Maybe we can use something like Adaptive Mutation to make them crazy. Animals of Will. The Hollow was also an interesting choice there. Okay, let's see how this one goes. I do want to pick up some spikes. Oops. But that should be fine. Might as well send that guy all the way down to the bottom floor. The Regen should probably go on the front line, or... Although against this boss, this isn't the worst use of Regen. It's actually pretty good. Flash Feather, Power Ward, Firewall. I do like Firewall, but I don't think it really belongs in this deck. I think this is a skip. Wildwood Sap seems reasonable. Fire Shaped. Apply 3 Rage and 2 Regen for each energy. That just doesn't seem that great. Unless we get extra energy generation. Something like that. Purge and upgrade a unit. We require... Oh, yeah, we can't get rid of our units, right? Purge a spell instead. Sure. I think that's fine. The regen version of Analog seems quite good. I mean, Restore is already a pretty good card. That's the problem with Jelly Scholar. But it should be fine. We'll just need an apple elixir relatively soon. Oh wait, we have one here. I almost missed that. Our Jelly Scholar got pushed all the way to the back. That's annoying. Oops. Oh, that was very dumb. Well, at least we'll get our Jelly Scholar back to the front this turn. And we should be able to win the fight pretty easily with these two guys being on the same floor. What's the timestamp again? Epoch Tome seems very good. If it doesn't reduce the attack. Let's get extra draw. Oh, Echo only gains increased stats. The effect doesn't actually get stronger. That's unexpected. I don't... Wait, the analogs never consume. I kinda do want the root seeds to consume. Let's try mixing it up here. First Hell Pact. Okay, I don't think we need the Light's Gift. I don't feel like we can... maybe we can make use of an Ember. Strike unit. Ember boost. The Ember Maker. So let's find out how this this champion path really works. I need to play the Wildwood set first, huh? Yeah, that wasn't good. It was actually pretty bad. Oh well. Oh, the armor boost is an effect that gets applied to enemies. It works from there. We can't get the collector no matter what we do here. Alright, these consume. Oh, yeah. They only consume on this floor. That makes sense. That's interesting. But the analogs never consume. That's still confusing me. So this will give me the energy back. Spend on them. Do want the Animus of Will to have some regen as well. So I can actually use the Razor Sharp Edge on it more easily. This will consume and give me one ammo back. This will consume and give me minus 22 attack. It shows up, but it doesn't work. Doesn't apply. Sketches of Salvation. No. We can't really use that to great effect. Or Pendulum Beta with Glaucopis. That seems quite interesting. Let's try applying some spikes to everyone. Reserve, restore health. Okay, I'll take it back. Temporary Talisman versus Hellspanners. Easy Hellspanners. We have nothing that deals... That benefits from magic power, I think. Yeah, okay, you can come along, little guy. I would just feel bad for you otherwise. Not this one, that one. Oh, the Ember Wave. Okay, so we do have a single card that benefits from magic power. Okay, with the Pendulum Beta, I think we can now do some interesting stuff with this deck and with our champion. Alright, you only deal 2 damage. And you also didn't Ember boost us. Oh, this is bad. This is a problem. So we can't get the Animus of Will on the bottom floor because it dies this turn. Ten regen for everyone. Okay, this is pretty crazy with regen. We'll take so much damage this fight though. Let's apply some spikes to everyone. Maybe what I should do is set up on a higher floor. Do we give the sweep to everyone as well? No, that's not a buff. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Good thing we have some pyre healing. That's the Pendulum again. Okay, the Pendulum with spikes and regen does some crazy stuff. That's really powerful. You sure we take another one? Rewind? No. We want another Pendulum. Do we want an Awake? An Awake might be a bit too expensive. We have easier ways to apply regen, and we are gonna keep it up with the Pendulums anyways, so... let's go for relics. Split Anvil seems good. Seems very good, in fact. Trap shoot, steel pulley claw. I'll take the pulley. I think that's gonna be helpful dealing with these upcoming fights. Yeah, removing some annoying frontliners. No, I should have done that a bit differently. We only really need the pyre shards on the front line, alright? Same goes for the regen. I can't apply gravity to flying bosses either. Okay, good to know. This looming dark shard is very annoying. Guess we're not playing the Epoch Tome this combat. I should have just used that. Let's give everyone regen and then increase everyone's regen. Seems good. Although I'm not sure why I'm giving everyone regen instead of just a frontliner, but can do another Pendulum here for another 12 regen and spikes. The boss is also dazed. What? How did we get that much daze onto the boss? The boss was dazed for like 12 turns. I don't quite get it. I take a Cycle of Life, even though it's certainly not really necessary. Let's get some spell upgrades and removals. I think now it's basically just a stat choice. The Pulley Claw, yes, but that shouldn't apply days 12 or whatever we had on the boss. So I'm not sure what happened there. Do we really want this Ember Maker? The Ember Boost gets applied to an enemy, so when that enemy dies, the Ember Boost does nothing. I think the Ember Maker is a mistake. Huh? Huh? What does it do? Double stack really doesn't seem necessary. Most of our stacks come from pendulums. Still good to have, I guess. Let's make these pendulums a bit more powerful. The permafrost on the bone dogs is pretty tempting. But we really don't need it. Should just make these pendulums better. Suddenly we got 2 spikes under that Shelly's collar. So it does, the buff effect does become stronger. Good to know, I guess. This guy only ended up with days 3. Not whatever crazy amount we got last time. Wrong order. These pendulums are so insane. Imagine that with some rage. Oh, just rage 12 on everyone on the floor. This is quite insanity. Holy Claw followed by Pendulum. Oh! Pendulum works on debuffs. That's even crazier than I thought. Bramble Ash? Seems good. If everyone on the floor has spikes, Bramble Ash is gonna be quite powerful. Oh, we have to, right? I mean, holdover Bramble Ash would be nice, but holdover Pendulum? That seems pretty good. Let's get another 5. Plus 5 Pendulum. Improved Firebox for the potential sick Pendulum start. Let's remove these analogs. Let's keep one, just in case. The Amber Wave is pretty bad in this deck. Okay, let's see the Pendulum magic in action. How much days can we stack on Seraph? We just set up on the top. No, we can't. We can't ascend. We can only descend. And we can only descend all the way down to the bottom floor. Let's set up some buffs and then let's Pendulum. That's a good start. We basically have enough spikes to win this fight already. Enough regen to win this fight already. Okay. 18 dazed. 28 dazed. Oh, she even gained spikes and regen. Oh, Glock Copies also amplifies the Pendulum effect. Dazed. Okay, this Pendulum card is utterly broken. That's insane. This is nuts. Supply some gravity to gravity 57. Seek for Polyclad and Pendulum even feels reliable. I agree. And obviously Polyclaw is far from the only source of days in the game. Bramble Ash, 3760 damage. These are rookie numbers, we can get higher than that. We do get energy back from this, right? We do. My only regret is the fact that we will never deal any damage to Seraph with these spikes we have on everyone. With the ridiculous amount of spikes on everyone. Because Seraph will never get to attack ever again. 5200. All the pendulums in this final hand. $113 dazed on the enemy. 240 spikes, 237 regen, and about the same amount on everyone. Also a ridiculous amount of gravity that we don't need. What is this run? Oh. I feel like Pendulum has to exclude debuffs. Maybe. It seems... Well, we did have the first health pack, but still. Even if you only cost reduce it once, you can still keep up days pretty easily with it, or sap. With that much gravity, your whole train should have collapsed into a black hole. Oh, I'm glad that didn't happen. That will be a problem. Okay, so this echo effect did actually scale up, and it did actually work with 2 buffs and 2 debuffs. Although you need to apply the debuffs to Glock copies themselves. So if we really want to go crazy with the floor of enemies, we could steal Polyclaw or Glock copies to apply days to everyone. Assuming we are on the top floor for whatever reason. Not sure whether... I think the ascent comes first otherwise. Yeah, seems powerful. I really like the Echo Glow copies, and the Pendulum Beta is just a tad too strong. But it feels fun to build around, so maybe if they tune it down just a little bit, then it might be decent. Maybe exclude debuffs. Maybe reduce the effect slightly. Well, by half. If we exclude debuffs, that might not be necessary. It's still very strong with regen though. So there's that. Okay, yeah, this was an interesting run. Very powerful. But I think slowly but surely I'm starting to understand this champion a little bit more. I assume this one will go to 2120 stats with rebate 3. And I assume this one will... Well, I have a hard time predicting the stats, but probably about 70-40 or something like that. And then 3 buffs, most likely, maybe even 4. That would be... That would be interesting with Rage at the very least. Anything else? Spell weakness? That only works on enemy units. We can't do that. Frostbite? No, that's just not great. Not sure. It works on Ember Drain, I guess, which is strictly a downside because we don't want Ember Drain. This Rubble Morsel has a candy corn now. That's pretty cute. I like it. There aren't really any buffs or debuffs. Well, Dripfall works pretty well to apply daze to the entire enemy team. And there's Stealth. Apply Stealth 2 to all friendly units and then another Stealth 2 to everyone except the champion. That could be nice. Ooh. Minerva Owl. Sweep, Pyre Boost 1. Wow. So it's basically a pyre hit every turn. That's pretty cool. Fire Shaped, I really want to try out some more things with Fire Shaped. Ancient Pyre Snail. Immobile. Enchant Pyre Boost. Enchant Pyre Boost? This guy gives everyone on the floor your pyre attack as damage? Well, everyone but itself. But it's immobile and has only 33 health. So it would oftentimes take a lot of damage. Unless you had like a quick sweeper behind it. Obviously all the units you want behind that one you would usually need to descend with the 5 capacity it costs. Crystal Diviner. It's also an interesting unit. Yeah, very interesting clan. I'm looking forward to playing with it a bit more. On Wednesday, perhaps.